Mayor Austin, this has been a very lengthy process. How do you feel about how things now stand?
I'm pleased with the progress that we have, but this process has been extremely arduous. It's been time-consuming. I have to admit that it's been one of the most frustrating things from time to time. But we are closing the internal investigation, our private investigation, and getting ready to have a final report, hopefully within the next 7 days, that will be delivered to us and then delivered to the district attorney and the GBI as well.
You referenced the private investigation. Was it the city's role to investigate? Should this have fallen on the city's shoulders?
I don't think that the role of the city is to do this type of investigation, but I will say that the role of the city is to represent its constituents to the best of our ability, and given that we weren't making much headway, we felt it our duty to move forward with an investigation so that we could find some closure to the $600,000 that is missing from the city. It was an obligation that we felt very strongly about, and whether it was our role or not our role, at the end of the day, we've got a duty and a role to our constituents, and I'm pleased that we've pushed through, and I wish it had come to a more rapid conclusion, but we have worked very, very hard and pushed very hard, and frankly, I've made a few folks mad along the way as I pushed, and this council has pushed. I'm pleased with where we're going.
And when we talk about timelines, the investigator has been asked to deliver the final report within 7 days. Do you think he'll meet that timeline? And once the timeline is met, where do you go from here?
We went back and forth between the timeline of 7 days to 2 weeks, and I said 2 weeks, but we'd like to have it in 7 days, and he smiled, and I think we'll get it in 7 days. I think the hinge pin will be getting both the GBI and the district attorney's schedules free enough so that he can have that last meeting with both of those entities at the table at the same time. He doesn't want to have two different meetings, is what he's communicated to us. And I know that those two entities have very complex schedules, and so if he can get that schedule within the next 7 days, I think we'll be able to have that report within a week.
A final word to the residents of Demorest.
Thank you for your patience. Thank you for trusting us with going through this process. Our citizens deserve much more, and it should have been done faster, but I promise you we couldn't have gotten it done any faster. And when others decided that they weren't going to push the ball down the field, we decided that we were going to push the ball down the field for them because our residents deserve that. So I thank them for their patience as we've gone through this.